Grade 1, today we're going to start our new lesson with Snakey. So, hands together, deep breath in, and stop. Deep breath in and out, and in and out. Last time in and out. Right, our next part of Snakey goes and side, other side, and up and down, turn around, and sides, other side, and up, and down, turn around, and sides, other side, and up, and down, turn around, and stop. Right, give yourselves a clap, 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 and a well done, well done, well done. Superstars, 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 and yay! Right, let's all sit down on our dots and tap, tap, hands in your lap. Right, today I want you to guess what I am. Right? I'm going to describe an animal to you and I want you to tell me what I am. But are we allowed to shout out? No. We've got to put our hand. That's right. Okay, you ready? Yes. Listening. I'm very big and I'm the color gray. I have 2 horns, one long one and a little shorter one. And I live in the jungle. I stomp, 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 and chomp, chomp, chomp on leaves and grass. Okay? I have a teeny tiny tail and 2 eyes on the side of my head. Right, what am I? Okay, think carefully. I said I have 2 horns, one long one and one short one. They're both in the front. I'm big and grey. What am I, Elifie? I'm a rhinoceros, a rhino. Let's stand up. Okay? And big arms. And we're going to go, I can stop, stop, stop. And chomp, chomp, chomp. And stomp, stomp, stomp. And chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, I'm a big rhino. Okay, a big rhino. Right, let's sit down. Okay, so, are you listening, little ladies? Yes. Where do we find a rhino? Who can tell me where we find a rhino? And remember, I only choose girls who are sitting so nicely. In the jungle, okay? So, What else do we find in the jungle with the rhinos? Think, think, think. What else do you find in the jungle with the rhinos? Think, think, think. Right, Haley? Monkeys. Yes, we found monkeys. Okay, the monkeys play with the rhinos. What else? A giraffe, okay, with my long neck. What else do we find in the jungle? Elephants, okay, just like the rhinos, they stomp, stomp, stomp. Okay, what else? Think, think, think before you put your hand up. You find snakes in the jungle. Kia? You find hippos, just like our rhinos, they stomp, 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 and they're also grey. A big lion. Right. Hands down. Listening ears again. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Hands in your lap. Hands in your lap. Right. So, we found our rhino in the jungle, and our rhino might have a few jungle friends. Okay? Do you think people can be in the jungle? No. Even if they're going to go just look at the animals, can people go to the jungle? No. They can. People go on a safari. Okay? When people go on a safari, they climb in a big jeep and they sit and they look at all the wild animals in the jungle. Okay? Right. So in the jungle we have animals. Maybe we have some people. Tell me what else can we find in the jungle that's not an animal and not a person? Think, think, think. Not an animal, not a person. Okay? What else can we find? Trees. Okay? We have trees and grass. What else can we find in the jungle? Lots of flowers and plants. And what else, Paige? Water, like in a lake. Okay. So, hands down, thank you. So, our jungle has, let's all close our eyes and picture our jungle. Right? Our jungle has some beautiful green grass. Next to the grass is a little bit of sand and then a huge lake of water. We've got some beautiful trees and flowers and plants in our jungle. And who comes stomping along? Our Mr. Rhinoceros, our rhino. And our rhino is going to drink some water. Okay, can you picture that? Can you see it in your head? Okay, I need you to picture it. I need you to see the green grass and the brown sand and the blue water and the grey rhino coming along. Right? Now, are you listening? Open your eyes and look at Miss Hayden. Right. What we did is we took our rhino. We started with our rhino. Our rhino is our character. The rhino is the person in our story. Okay? The rhino is our animal in our story. The story is about the rhino. You with me? Yes. And then we put the rhino somewhere. We put the rhino in the jungle. That's right. With our trees and our grass and our water. And that is how we make a scene. You with me? That is how we make up a story. We start with a character. We put the character in a place. And then we go ahead and make up the story. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Okay, grade ones? We are going to make up our own story about a rhino. Okay? Right? We're going to make up a story about a rhino in the jungle. I'm not going to tell you what happens to the rhino in the jungle. You get to choose what happens to the rhino. You with me? Yes. You with me? Yes. Okay. Right. So we were looking at rhinos. Okay? Remember? And I told you we had to think about where we could see a rhino. And we had to think about a story about a rhino. Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to act out a scene. Okay, so let's take my story. Remember my story was about a rhino that was drinking some water? Okay, let's pretend this is the stage. Right? Over here is the stage. Okay? We've got some water over here. We've got some grass over here. Okay, and I'm the big stompity stomp rhino. Okay. So the story went that the rhino went walking. Do you remember? Okay, so he goes. I'm very thirsty today. Maybe I should have a drink of water. That's some good water. What do you think, Mr. Zebra? And then he talks to his friend the zebra. Okay? Or any other animal. Right? So when we think of a story, okay? Then we have to think, who are my characters? Who's in my story? My story had the rhino. So that meant I had to be the rhino. That's right. So what you're going to do, grade ones, is by yourself. I want you to think of a story about a rhino. Come up with a story. Any story at all. Right? It doesn't have to be the same as my story. Think about what your rhino is going to do in your story. Think. Don't tell me. Think. What can a rhino do? Who wants to tell me what a rhino can do? Right? Hands up. Grace.
A rhino can drink water.
Okay, a rhino can drink water. What else can he do? Tara. A rhino can stop. What else can a rhino do, Nikita? Uh-oh, we need to think before we put our hands up. Hey, Kumo? They can eat. What do they eat?
Grass.
They eat grass. Okay, rhinos can eat. What else can a rhino do? They eat. A rhino can look. Okay, they can go looking. Okay, do you think rhinos can sleep? Yes, rhinos can go and have a nap. Okay. What else can rhinos do? Do you think they can run? Yes, they can run. Do you think they can play tag with their friends? Yes, they can. They can play tag with the other animals. So I want you to think. Think. What can my rhino in my story do? Okay? Right. Now, stop. What you are going to do is, you are going to make up a story about a rhino, and then you're going to act it out. So you're going to be the rhino. Every one of you is going to be